Leeds United return to winning ways in the Championship with a very, very boring, odd, not the best performance, but 3 points nonetheless. Let's get into it. Alright guys, what's going on? My name is Ollie Ward. Welcome back to the Ollie Ward channel. It has just ended at the Cardiff City Stadium. Cardiff 0, Leeds United 2. And it's a very good win. Another 3 points on the board. Back to winning ways. A clean sheet again. But the performance just wasn't there for me. I don't know about anyone else. We will get into it. Before we do get into it, be sure to smash that like button. Let's go for 200 likes on this, as Leeds United did still win a game. Okay, we still, 3 points on the board. No one remembers the performances. We've got 3 points, so smash 200 likes. Also, subscribe if you're new. We're on the road to 18,000 subscribers, and get your comments in on your man of the match. I'd probably say someone like Ramazani. Thought Ampadu had a decent game again today. Without further ado, let's get into it. So when this game started, I think Leeds United should be winning anyway. Cardiff have, got 1 point sitting at the bottom of the table. Leeds United, with the team we've got, should be beating this team anyway. And around 23, 24 minutes into it, they get a red card from a dominant Leeds United opening 20 anyway. And they get a red card. It was a bit harsh, a bit soft, but they get a red card. Pretty much Nonto's throw on goal, and he kind of takes him out. But Nonto gets back to his feet, tries another shot, and sort of can't do that because he's losing his balance. The player gets sent off, and Cardiff are down to 10 men. And then about 5 to 7 minutes later, if we're being specific, Leeds United score. A lovely ball up the pitch. Joseph kind of hits it around the corner. Don't know if he means to. And largely Ramazani runs through, slots it away with his weak foot, and a lovely backflip celebration just to follow it off. He looked very good today. Lovely finish. And you're thinking, all right, floodgates are going to open now for Leeds United. And it didn't. Actually, it didn't at all. And that was against one of the worst Cardiff City sides I've ever seen, despite having 10 men. And I think Leeds United should win that game if they've got 11 men. But the fact we had 10 men and it was 1-0 till the 80th minute, around then, I don't know if worrying's the word. It's down to clinicalness again with Leeds United and that killer instinct. If you look at teams like maybe a Sunderland or a Sheffield United or a Luton or a Burnley, I think they put 5 or 6 past that Cardiff side. Genuinely. And maybe Leeds United's team of last year would have put 4 or 5 past that team. And there just seems, I don't know if it's a lack of urgency. Leeds United don't need to play so slow because, we've got good players there. We missed the penalty. Pascal Stroik hits it down the middle. Keeper saves it. We missed that. He makes a couple of good saves as well. Aronson kind of misses a sitter again. Of course, there's chances, but I'm not saying we're not creating chances. I'm saying it's down to that clinicalness, that number 9. And when you get a type number 9 player comes on like Joel Piroe, he scores and he scores again. And I know Joel Piroe, is divided in this fan base. For me, I've always said I'm a massive fan of Joel Piroe. He does need a kick up the arse. He does need to look like he is more interested in the game. And but when he scores, when you put the ball to his feet, 9 times out of 10 he's going to score. He's the most clinical, best finisher at the club, and he done just that. He haunted Cardiff again, like he did in a Swansea City shirt not too long ago. And Leeds United win the game 2-0, and there was never a doubt that Leeds United shouldn't have won the game. We were dominating throughout the game, and Leeds United did cruise past a terrible Cardiff City side. But it's just that lack of killer instinct that this Leeds United Daniel Farke side's got so far this season. We could have got a few more against Sheffield Wednesday. We could have got a few more against Hull. But at the end of the day, you've got to look at it as this 3 points on the board away in Wales. It's another clean sheet for that defence. And I thought the defence was sound today. Didn't have much to do. And no one really had a lot to do. Leeds United today were playing in sort of gear 1, gear 2. And that's what I want to see more of. Let's put it in gear 3. Yeah. I know it says 30 miles an hour, but let's do a 35, shall we? Yeah, let's do it. Let's try and do something, because it was just a bit boring to watch Leeds United today. And I never say that because I love watching Leeds, but I was just watching it today and I was just thinking, where's this killer instinct? Where's the clinicalness? Let's put 5 or 6 against these, because, they weren't good at all. They really weren't. Meslier had 1 save to make, all game. That was literally after we scored our second. They went through a counter, literally just played it past everyone, went through. Good save from Meslier from an El Ghazi shot. Bogle, I thought he got into it today. He won the penalty and, he was a bit unlucky not to, reap that reward of that because Pascal missed it. Apart from missing the pen, Pascal played well, similar with Joe Rodon. His what I really like with Joe Rodon is his sort of recovery speed. He's very, very quick, Joe Rodon. Firpo, again, he's got that tackling sorted. We was always just the thing with Junior Firpo. Could he defend? We know he can attack, but can he defend? and he's getting so much better at defending, ladies and gentlemen. He's easily the best left back in the division. In the middle of the park, Gruev and Ampadu, again, were decent. Didn't have a lot to do. Ampadu was a lot better than Gruev today for me. And I had my sort of jury out against Burnley. And I thought he had a brilliant game today, Ampadu, and he deserved to stay on for the full 98 minutes. On the left was Ramazani. Thought he had a brilliant game. Looks tricky, looks very good, and unlucky maybe not to get a couple more goals today. Nonto, just doing what he does well. He's just that levels above in quality, that turn of pace. He just needs to put a ball in the back of the net, then he'll be all right. Brendan Aronson, there's a couple of wayward passes that are a bit annoying, maybe not too much on a pass, maybe trying to trick when he doesn't need to. But overall, thought he had a very good game. His turn of pace as well, I'm very, very impressed with. And what I really like about Brendan Aronson this season is if he loses the ball, gets out strength, which he will, that will happen. And we saw it today. He wants the ball back. And even if he gets that ball back and it goes out for a throw and he's done well, his recovery is getting a lot better, Brendan Aronson. And Mateo Joseph, apart from the sort of a little assist, very quiet, unfortunately, for the young lad. And again, I think if we had like a number, I'm not saying Joel Piroe because I don't think necessarily Joel Piroe, if you do start him, he goes and scores that game. I don't know if he does. But when he came on, Joel Piroe, he did look good, but with Leeds United, I'm just missing a number 9. And I do like Mateo Joseph, but again, like I always say in these match reactions, we can't put loads of pressure on Joseph because it's not fair. Joel Piroe come on, gets a good goal. We didn't see much of Rothwell or Tanaka or Byram. They didn't do much wrong. Just playing them comfortable Ole passes, where Cardiff are nowhere near the ball. But yeah, I like to credit the opposition, but Cardiff were terrible today. That's probably one of the worst Cardiff teams I've seen. And I don't know how long. It's hard to judge that manager on, today's game because they went down to 10 minutes against Leeds United as well. But yeah, Cardiff do look in an absolute state. And Leeds United is one of them. But Farke way too late with the subs. I think for me personally, way too late with the subs. And I think if you put the team with Somerville, Jorginho, Rutter in there, Archie Gray, the team of last year. I think the team of last year smashed that team a good 5 or 6-0. But maybe I'm just living in the past. But ladies and gentlemen, what did you think about today's game? At the end of the day, like I said, I'm not too negative about it. We got 3 points and I'm happy with that. And we go on to our next game. I believe it might even be against Norwich. Is that on Tuesday? I might be wrong. I believe that's what is happening. But Leeds United just need to keep putting performances together, keep getting points on the board. And yeah, creep up that table. I know we were 9th before the day started, before the game kicked off. I'm not sure where we are now, but obviously we have pushed up the table. But yeah, Leeds United, 3 points, 2-0, missed penalty. Cardiff were down to 10 men. Is what it is. Very boring performance from Daniel Farke's Leeds United side, but we got the points on the board. I've been Ollie Ward. You guys have been excellent. Smash that like button. Also subscribe if you're new and get your comments in. Your thoughts on the game and also your man of the match from today's 2-0 win at Cardiff. And I'll catch you in the next one. Cheery. Oh.